equal halves, Part 2. Today we will learn how objects are divided into two equal halves using their weight. Come Ayushman and Vandana, I knew you both would definitely come. Madam, have you got those objects that we have not learned to divide into two equal halves? Yes, Ayushman, I have got them. Then show them to us, madam. Look, Vandana, I have kept those objects here. What is there in these boxes? Dal and basin. Yes, dal and basin. Tell me, how will you divide dal and basin into two equal parts? We can divide dal into two parts because we can count dal. Okay, please try.
I will start counting from this pile of dal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This pile is huge.
By the time I finish this, it will be late in the evening. This is not the right way to measure dal. This means this is not the way to divide dal into two equal halves. We can neither cut nor count it, and unlike the liquid, we cannot measure basin. So how do we divide basin? Just like we use liter to measure liquid, we use gram to measure solid objects. Objects like dal, which are not easy to count, and objects like basin that cannot be counted, are measured in grams.
This means after measuring basin in grams,
We can divide it into two halves? Yes. If you have 500-gram basin, then you can divide it into 250 grams each. But madam, how do we measure objects in grams? We use a scale and weights to measure in grams. What is a weight, madam? Weights are iron pieces of different grams which are made by taking the accurate measure. Weights come in different measures of 50 grams, 100 grams, 250 grams, 500 grams, 1000 grams, etc. Look, the thing you want to measure is kept on one side of the scale and one or more weights depending upon the requirement on the other side. When both sides are in balance, this means that the weight on both sides are equal. When both sides are equal, we calculate the weights added. The weight of the item is the same as the weights added. The weight of this dal is 500 grams. Now to divide this into two equal parts, we will measure 250 grams. For this, we will keep 250 gram weight on one side of the scale and we will keep adding dal on the other side of the scale till both sides of the scale are balanced. Look, now there is 250 gram dal on one side of the scale. In this way, we can divide solid objects into equal halves. I have understood, madam. Some objects have to be measured using weights to divide them. Absolutely right, Vandana. Now it is time for your class, so please go to your class. Today you learned that some objects are divided into half based on their weight. A scale and weights are used to measure the weight of any item.